It worked. Welcome to another installment of Weird Wednesdays. UFOs. Why are we wildly drawn to concepts of extraterrestrial beings? So there's a weird attraction that a lot of revelatory people have concerning UFOs, extraterrestrial beings. Some of the conspiracy edge, the secrecy of it. I believe is because we have an innate awareness of other dimensional activity. So let's just take the term extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial. Extra means above or other than. On top of. Extra. Terrestrial. Earth. The terrestrial sphere, the terrestrial realm, that's the earth realm. So something outside or extra than earth. Extraterrestrial. So even though we're used to ET, extraterrestrial, referring to aliens, the term itself is simply understood as something outside of Earth. So our dimensional experience, this third dimensional experience here on planet Earth. So extraterrestrial, so something from Mars or something from the moon is extraterrestrial. Let's say a moon rock, that's extraterrestrial. Well, when it comes to aliens, and specifically these beings of operation that are conscious, that can move and operate and abduct people or whatever it was that is being talked about, extraterrestrial beings. Well, let's just take the terminology. Outside of Earth, life form. Well, could a life form outside of Earth be something from another planet? In definition, yes. But it could also be something outside of Earth's dimensional experience from another dimension, i.e. an angel. Let's take an angel of the Lord. Are they originated from planet Earth? No. So they are extraterrestrial, outside of Earth. Demons, demonic entities outside of Earth. God, right? Outside of Earth. Right? So anything that God has created from another dimension, cherubim, seraphim, you fill in the blank. They're all extraterrestrial by definition. So are there extraterrestrial beings? Yeah, there's ultra-dimensional beings. There's angels, there's demons. When it comes to, is there life on other planets, some give into the concept and buy into it like, yes, why all that extra space? Obviously, as prophetic people, we know that God uses the cosmos not to house other life beings, but to communicate His teachings to us. Psalm 19, the purpose of sun, moon, stars, and galaxies is to coordinate time, signs, and seasons. And part of that method of communication of time, signs, and seasons is the constellations, the Mazzaroth. It's to give a pictorial story to us through the allegorical rendering of the names of these stars. You put them together as puzzle pieces and they create a message. So you have a message from Taurus that's different than the message from Gemini. So the purpose of all these galaxies, why all that extra space? Why? Because of our observance point here on Earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Observational specificality is Earth, not Jupiter. Why is that highly specific? From the very beginning, right out the gate, God's letting you know all this extra other stuff, its value set is from the observance point of Earth. So from Earth's point of view, how we see that alignment of stars, that alignment of galaxies. Why? To reveal God's immense handiwork and His revealed creativity of His message system to you and I. Is it to house other beings? No, He's got other dimensions for all that. Check this out. I was doing some studying on this. Chuck Meisler. So if you want the facts, go to Chuck Meisler. His background is information science. He's got all the stats. He's a worthy source of statistical information. And through the studies that they did at Koinonia House, is you have close to 70% of alien abduction cases, all the manifestations and their experiences, 70% exactly the same manifestations and scenarios revealed through the case study work of exorcisms. 7 out of 10 experiences and symptomatic phenomena with alien abductions are the exact same with exorcisms. Same smells, same physical feelings, atmospheric temperatures, and like all this stuff. And so, could it possibly be that when someone claims to have an alien abduction, could it be demonic in origin? The fast answer is absolutely yes. It's some form of life from another dimension of experience or something outside of Earth. So are aliens demonic? Probably, I don't know. Some things that people think are aliens or flashes of light, UFOs, is that angels? Probably. So we kind of tend to have this openness as revelatory people, when it comes in spiritual people, this openness of other life forms out there. Why is that? Because innately we know, deep down inside instinctually, we know that there's life beyond what we see in this third dimensional exchange of human beings. We know there's more. And so in our journey of trying to put language on it, oftentimes early on, we're like, yeah, there's got to be aliens. There's other life forms. I know that I know. I've seen lights. I've seen this. I've experienced this. And I've had friends that said that they've seen this and that. And then alien abductions, they sound so true. And so what happens is people are truly experiencing things. And we know that at an instinctual level that there's got to be more. And the truth is, there is more. And I think we're wildly drawn to this topic and trying to figure it out because instinctually we know it's true, and according to Holy Scripture, it is true. There is other life experiences beyond this third dimensional realm, and there can be an exchange from this realm to that realm, and vice versa, from that realm to this realm. All throughout Scripture, we see where other than earthly terrestrial beings, angels, come in interaction with humans, giving special information, answers to problems, guidance from God. So, we know it's instinctually true. We see it in Scripture, and therefore it's easy to conclude we have this weird drawing to this concept of extraterrestrial topic because it is of God.